Brother Paul Holderfield Jr. is the pastor of the Friendly Chapel Church of the Nazarene in North Little Rock, Arkansas, founded by his father, Brother Paul Sr., in 1970. Friendly Chapel Church has been a diverse church, loving their community with the love of Christ in practical ways.
I became acquainted with Brother Paul about probably 16 or 17 years ago. I ran a soup truck under bridges and ministered to homeless folks, and that's really how I became acquainted with his name. And he was just a great champion for any weak element in our society, you know, whether it be homeless folks or, you know, youth or just basically anybody.
He's carrying on the work of his father, who started the first biracial church I know of in Arkansas that was officially a biracial church in 1973. And in 1973, that was a big deal. But that barrier still exists, and Brother Paul is doing his best to break it down every day.
For the last 45 years, Friendly Chapel has been instrumental by serving in one of the worst crime areas in North Little Rock through feeding, clothing, and ministering to the sick and imprisoned.
Over the years, he's challenged many of the young people in that neighborhood to be better people, to be better citizens. And I've seen him counsel young men who are in desperate need of help. And he's ministered to families, and through that family ministering, he has impacted untold number of young people.
Brother Paul leads ministries through the food pantry that serves more than 15,000 meals each year. The thrift store, which provides back-to-school supplies, clothes, and college scholarships to 15 students. The annual Christmas Country Store, which provides Christmas for 175 youth. Houses of Hope to provide living space for low-income families, and the soup kitchen that serves more than 50,000 meals each year.
When I got involved, I wanted to do something, and I had a meeting with him, and I asked him what was our 2-year plan, what was our 5-year plan. That's just the way that I'm used to addressing things being in business, and it was probably the only time I've ever seen him get kind of visibly upset with me. And he said, well, we don't have a 2-year plan. We don't have a 5-year plan. We're just going to keep on loving people like we've always done and telling them about Jesus. That's our only plan. And amazingly, I've found out over the last 17 years that that's our only plan. It works really good.
If youth are around him, they're gonna quickly know, you know, what a godly man looks like and how to treat your neighbor. And I think just by pure example, you know, he's gonna show you how to love folks through feeding them, through clothing them, and just showing them respect. Doesn't matter what they wear, what color they are, what economic background they come from, and just by pure example.
Well, if I had to describe Brother Paul in 3 words, I would say committed, compassionate, and he's non-judgmental. He understands that there are people in circumstances that they don't want to be in, but they're people who need help, and they need a lift up, and he's willing to do that, and I just appreciate him probably more than he could know.
Brother Paul, I would like to thank you for holding me accountable.
As a community leader, I need to thank him for making my job easier.
I would just like to thank him to, you know, just for basically just mirroring what I think is the pure gospel, which is to reach out to the widow and the orphan and the people less fortunate. And man, he's the purest example of anybody that I know that's done that.
Because of Brother Paul's persistence and thoughtfulness to the communities in Pulaski County, we present him with the 2016 Champion of Youth Visionary Award.